Oh my gosh. Okay. So
We have to introduce ourselves.
Okay, I'm Meg.
I'm Tessa.
So we're best friends who love K-pop, and we're
Yes.
friends because we love K-pop. We have
It's
our
very
K-pop,
circular.
our K-pop shirts.
Yes.
This is just a shirt.
Oh, I nearly wore
Korea.
that one.
I know. I knew that you would wear this one or you would wear this one, and we have the same shirt. So I was like, well, which one? I assumed you wore the A's one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have my one-way bracelet.
And I have my Han bracelet.
Great. So yes, if our multi-fan status is ever in doubt.
And this is Lido. Come here. So Lido is named after Lido won us. But anyway, since we're such multi-fans, but also
a diverse listening pool. I feel like this is important to say because if you watch the official K-pop awards shows, they seem to have a narrow frame of reference.
Yes.
Although saying that, as diverse as our listening is, definite trends emerged when we nominated.
Yeah, they did. But
the name of our awards,
yes,
are the distinctly awesome, excellent, best awards in K-pop.
DAEBAK! Yes! Okay.
Sorry.
That was Tessa's idea. So we have here, so Tessa did a lot of this collecting of our data, and it took many hours.
It really did.
At several points, I almost was like, I don't even care who I put down because I need to at least put all of my faves somewhere so I can talk about them in some sections. So even if I didn't nominate them for one section, there was so much stuff that happened.
And honestly, like even given that some categories we collectively nominated 10 different groups, we still were like, oh shit, we left this thing off.
Yeah.
So no, but even so, there were difficult choices to be made.
Yeah,
there were categories. It was easy. Like, okay, I nominated some people, Meg nominated some people, and there was overlap, and then there was a clear winner. Yeah, but not all the categories were that simple.
No. Okay, so let's start. 13
lucky categories.
Yeah. Best performance. Okay, so we have. Oh man, I'm already getting excited. Best performance: Bobby, Huyoung, Sono, Full Dashu from Kingdom Legendary War, which I feel like should have been performed at the Mamas, and it was a true travesty. They did it one time for K Contact, like 4 or 5. However, we needed to see this more, and I'm very upset. So that had to go on there. The shoes with all their different names.
Yes, but they all had different, like, each other's fandoms.
Full Star Astronomical. Sono's this is so great. They were so happy. Huyoung with his little the auto-tune mic that he always wants to use. So
and he really like having each other's fandoms instead of their own fandoms on their shoes. I feel like that's almost a revolutionary.
I know. And didn't Huyoung buy them those shoes?
Yeah. He bought them the sneakers and then they decorated them.
ATEEZ The Real. And okay, so also we have to say it was going to be all the way through November, the last day of November.
It was November 30th. So
to talk about ATEEZ The Real, the music video should be in this music video category, but it did not come out.
That's okay because it'll be nominated next year.
Yeah, but this is ATEEZ The Real from the Kingdom final, which in its own right is wonderful. Obviously, it's not on here. So anyway, we had BTS Grammys Butter because them on the helicopter pad and them in those outfits. We all know about the Grammys, but they put literally so much work into that, and it was amazing. Stray Kids Domino Dance Practice.
Every now and then Meg sends me dance practice videos, and I'm gonna be real, she sends me a lot of things, but these get pushed to the top of the priority list because you have excellent taste in dance practice videos.
Dance practice, yes. The domino dance though is so good. It is like,
it's very good.
It's very good, and we still don't have a music video for it, but the dance practice is often actually sometimes better. Then we have Huyoung from ATEEZ's Studio Choom. I'm trying to remember what it actually is called, but
bad.
It's bad.
We weren't ready.
We were not ready.
We were not ready.
That all the numbers still do the bam.
So real story. I showed that to my spouse, who said, quote, I never understood before why some people say I'm only sexually attracted to that person on stage, and now I get it.
Huyoung does that to people. He really does.
Bad.
Stray Kids, Wolfgang, also from Kingdom Legendary War, although they did a remake and included Hyunjin, and I think we will include that one as the real one, except Bang Chan had more shirtless content in the one I was on Kingdom. Okay, we have another Studio Tune, Hyunjin from Stray Kids Studio Tune, Motley Crue. Yeah, true turning point. That was crazy.
We did not include a category, I think, even in the Silly Awards for like person we're happiest to see return. But we should next year we should, because this year we could have had the return of Hyunjin. We could have had the return of SHINee as a group. Like this needs to be a category.
BTS in LA, Black Swan. BTS Christian dance on stage, Black Swan. That, and we saw it in person twice, and we saw it virtually. And I saw it virtually before when we just did the virtual. So I've seen it 4 times. Yeah, and you can see it from all angles. It was just truly, truly amazing. Yeah. Okay, we have Taemin Advice. Taemin is going to come up many times because of Advice. And if I were to be able to show you my hallway, I have a poster literally tell. How tall is that poster? It's something happened. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We have One Us, last one, One Us, Luna.
Which is a stage good enough that it got them their very first music show win ever. They're such professionals. Luna being a performance.
This song
is the fans. You can hear the fans when they do it live. Oh, it's so satisfying.
So good. And honestly, I feel like this song deserves to be the first one almost. Like this song is so good.
If it had to be anything like late, if they had to wait for it, at least it was good.
Also because they're like the most grown they've ever been. The visuals are peak right now. Yeah, also,
they're so
just like it's great. So who's the winner? Best performance winner. It's Wooyoung, Studio Tune.
Bad, because he's a bad man.
He really is a bad
Go
guy.
watch it.
It's great.
Best choreography. Ooh, it's a little crinkled. Okay, we have seven nominees.
Okay.
Surprise entry twice. The Field.
Yeah, when I saw that on the Excel sheet, I was like, oh, I mean, you're not wrong.
Were you like Tessa has been body snatched? Not a group that I have historically really.
But I actually grew to like some of the more girly, like fancy. But The Feels is really good.
It is.
And the choreography is really good.
They have to do this like crazy I can't even do it right. Yeah, and it's just one of those moves that might look silly if you do it on your own, but when you see all 9 of them doing it together,
it like genuinely.
It was one of those moments that I had of like, oh wow. Yeah. So Stray Kids Domino, which we already talked about, this dance practice and this choreography. The choreography again, it has so many clever actual domino moments with them hitting each other.
That's why the choreo's video is better than the stages, because the stages, the camera work is so
right,
and you can't see the
whole picture.
Yeah, you can't.
Which totally ruins it. Yeah. Anyway, SF9, Teardrop. Very good.
It's so good.
It's good work.
It's
making use of those 9
This
people.
is like SF9's. It's peak SF9. This is exactly what they are best at.
It's the culmination of everything they've worked for since debut.
It's subtle movements, but sensual, but
yes. Taemin Advice. Oh yes. Okay. Taemin Advice song is frenetic. It's got so much stuff going on. It does, and all of his body and facial motions match every one of those crazy spikes in the music. Good stuff. Oh, it's good. And Hypen, Upper Side Dreamin'.
Oh,
another one that I instantly was like, ooh, same.
This.
They're so smooth doing it too.
They're so smooth. It came out with Dimension Dilemma, but that was not. They were doing stages for obviously Tame Dash and Go Bear Home. Wait, here's another one, and then Upper Side Dreaming, and the dance practice again is the best one, but this choreo is so. It's flowy. It's so slick. Yes.
Yeah. It's the song is called Upper Side Dreamin', and watching it, I really felt like, oh, I'm not cool enough to be living in this city. It's very urban in a smooth way. And this is Upper Side Dreamin'. Yeah, I love it.
It's so good. Their choreo, if they just hit it they just hit it so well. Every training that they have at I think is really, really it's peak. It's so good.
Next, Victon, What I Said.
Oh my gosh, let's all be. So this song, I have never talked to you about this song before.
I looked it up when I saw it on the spreadsheet.
Really, this is one of my throw-ins to like just get myself to talk about this song in Victim. And I saw a bit of this music video and I was like, this is like they look so cool. And I have listened to this song so much this entire year. I know.
No, I had not watched the dance until I saw it on the spreadsheet. And then I was like, okay.
They look so cool. Yeah. And Do Hanse is a cool dude. That rapper is so cool.
He is a cool dude.
When I watched that whole video, which this is not about the video, it's about pornography, but the video when it gets to his part and it does this like it's following his face like one of those lights, it's really bright in his face, it's like zooming in and zooming in as he's rapping. I was like, this is the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. Who is this man?
ATs, fireworks.
Yes, that's also me. This comeback, which we'll talk about this album later. But I loved this comeback so much, and this choreography it's very, very explosive, very ATs, very. There's another. Speaking of crop tops, there is a crop top.
One thing I did appreciate about this particular release was just Wooyoung attention, because I feel like this was kind of his year. I feel like for this year, I think he deserved more attention, and now he's getting it. And this particular release of Fireworks was, I think, where it started to really build for that.
Yeah. I love this song, so it's a great song.
Okay, all right, so our winner for Best Choreography in K-pop. This is one of the categories where we had one clear winner, and yet we had some honorable mentions we have to throw in there. Yeah. The Best Choreography winner is Stray Kids, Domino!
Oh.
And
there's no other winner.
Pointed out several times, like IN coming into his own.
Sorry, we didn't talk about Yang Jongin in this video.
Yes,
that boy has improved so much. I'm so proud of him, and he looked just so freaking good in this video.
But also, like in this video, I was watching Hyunjin toward the end of it, and I caught myself doing like the open mouth, sort of like a fish.
As one does.
So Best Choreography, Stray Kids, Domino.
Yeah.
And yes, our honorable mentions were ENHYPEN, Upper Side Dreamin', and SF9 Teardrop.
Oh yeah, those are great. Okay, Best Music Video nominees. Wow, we're gonna have to be really diverse about these, but how are we going to?
Yeah.
Okay, this is in no particular order, I assume.
No, these are they're
none of this. I don't
not
think
even
any of these are in order. Okay, one we Rain to Be. Wow, if you see boys all in a band playing with their instruments in a swimming pool that is filling with water, that's this music video. They're amazing.
That's really good. And this particular song grew on me.
Good music video. Sunmi, You Can't Sit With Us. So this is you, right?
That was all.
Wow.
Right?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it several times.
Listen, if we're just talking like not necessarily, I like the track on its own. Like I've heard it just play on my playlist. Yeah. But the music video is so cute and legit took me by surprise.
This music video is really good. And I also was surprised because I don't know, this just is such an American concept. It felt really accurate.
No, and there are twists. There are many twists. So to me, neither of us are huge zombie people, but to me, this was so well done because I didn't expect it at all. It the video was already over the top before the zombies got So it really didn't feel like you were sitting around waiting for something and then the zombies happen. Yeah. It's it's already an insane world. Let's just throw in some zombies. Yeah. And then my favorite thing about this music video, why I had to nominate it, was the scene where they're screaming and the music has stopped entirely. Yeah. It's literally just there's guns and things and zombies, and then all of a sudden it just cuts back to the three main girls turning back to the camera going, "You can't say that." And I was just that's this.
It was great. And some music
the timing, the comedic timing. Yeah, was there. So
okay, we have TXT, the Kiss chapter.
It's growing on me.
Trailer.
I actually watched it just for funsies yesterday again.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday also because I had to choose the best music video. Yeah. And I know this is not an actual music video, but I had to put it in here because I watched this and I was like, okay. I mean, I already am Amala, but when this came out, I was like, these people are so talented. So there are some events when it's a stunt person because you don't Taeyeon can't literally run and do a flip through the air and land on the seat. But a lot of all the Yeonjun choreo I think is real. And all the effects and the way the clothes slide in and he disappears and he pops back up. Wow. And it was the beginning of is going to come up later on nominations of this like series of Chaos Chapter.
Yeah.
Chaos Chapter Freeze and then Chaos Chapter Fighter Escape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, we have Ace Changer.
Oh,
this is for a complete different. Yeah, this is in here because of sentimental reasons, obviously.
So if you don't know, 2 of the members of Ace went to enlist this year. The 2 of the 5
right after the album came out. So this was like their last
it's like a send-off.
Yeah.
And you can tell like they're so happy in the music video, but it's in the way where it's like happy, but you know that they know.
It's like smile through the pain.
Yeah.
It's like,
and they've never been a group known for their like happy cutesy boy next door concept. For them to do this really almost soft, boyish video intentionally knowing it's the last thing that they're going to do. Like
it's such nice music video. And did we confirm that Sehun directed? Did he do any directing for this music video?
I don't actually know.
Because I kept seeing these comments about like
directing,
like good job for him,
like part of it. I don't think he was like the overall director for the music.
Okay, we have AT's Deja Vu. This whole comeback is amazing. This music video this was a little bit of a turning point for AT's. Has never done like a sexual, sensual song concept before. They put Son in a crop top, but it's always like they're still underground, like, and they have their whole pirate storyline thing. So it's not really supposed to be like sensual. And this is a sensual song. And this whole music video is peak visuals. My mom, when she watched this video, there's the part where they're all getting in the different cars, and there's a clip of like Wooyoung and San in the car. And my mom literally texted me a screenshot, and she goes, "What is happening?" And the part where, oh my God, Wooyoung comes up and brings San into him, and he throws him away. Like when I saw it for the first time, I literally screamed. Stray Kids Thunderous is a turning point because I have a friend. One of my best friends, Hannah, who is a friend from work, and I sent her this music video. She didn't even know, like she knew that I liked K-pop, but she did not know who Stray Kids were. And I sent her this music video when it came out because I knew she would like just the visuals of it. Yeah. And she was on a walk and she watched it on her phone 3 times in a row. She was like, what is this? And now she is the biggest stay that you've ever seen. So not to mention that this music video, like, is such an amazing, flat out good. It's so good, it's a good track. Really high budget, really high production, like really high quality, like all the cuts and stuff. Like the video itself is really well.
Yeah, like all the crazy like angles, but then everything is still in focus.
And then they go into like cartoon like forms, and then it goes back up to the real. Like it's just so good. We have BTS Butter, of course. This is not. I almost feel like an afterthought. Yeah, like Butter is, but
it's so well done though.
No, it is so well done. The coloring is beautiful. All of their outfits with their hair is beautiful. The dancing, like the difference between like TXT and Hyben, as we're comparing like hype groups, their dancing and BTS dancing. All 3 of them are amazing choreographically wise, but oh my gosh,
your take on
my gosh, so
specifically about BTS versus
I'm gonna put 16 Hypen together. I know that they're different.
No, I
think they're different. But since they're newer, they are hitting everything so unbelievably accurately and crisply, which looks so amazing, which is why they're like on these lists. BTS are doing it, but they've been doing it for so long that they can have a little more like chill about swag about it, and each of them are doing it. If you watch each of them actually individually, they're not doing the same exact thing.
Not even in the dance practice, and you know that they could just rerun it if they wanted to be like
they're intentionally having all of the 7 of them do the dance the way that
feels best for them,
and it just they can just sit in it. They're like we're good, like, and then they're doing it professionally still, and they're doing it amazingly. But it's just different. You can show just how
and like I know before Butter came out, I was really not looking forward to yet another English language release. I was like, is this just what our lives are? Is this going to be Dynamite Part 2.0? And it is not Dynamite 2.0. It is a totally different song, different concept. They feel at home in it, like watching them dance this dance and like just kind of smirk at the camera.
Yeah, like you're having fun.
Exactly. You're having fun. You're having fun with each other. You're having fun with us, the viewers. Yeah. I am here with you. Yeah. Right here with you.
It's very justifiable. B.I. Illa Illa. Man, maybe my next tattoo is gonna be Illa Illa, because Illa, this song well, this whole album with this song, I never took music video. I guess we have a music video right now because it's in the song category.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the music video,
it
it is so beautiful.
It's incredible. So I showed this video to my spouse and was like, I want to write a poetic analysis of this because it might seem like it's just pretty in an abstract way, but there are different storylines and there are different messages. And if you actually look at the lyrics and translate the lyrics, like this is the most thoughtful music video I've maybe ever seen in K-pop. Like,
it's just on the beach and him.
If you're a nerd, this is
him running on the beach with just like he looks so free almost. Even though the song is like sad, but he's so the way he's running is just like the way that it starts off of the water and then he just pops up in the middle of the ocean.
We are used to music videos that build, because almost the reverse of that, where the stakes start out really high,
and it's like silence, and you can just hear him come and just like the water is just
and like the ocean, the sand scrabbling or whatever of him like crawling out of it, and then it like pulls back and back and back and just anyway.
This is like one of our we're obsessed with this song in this band, which we'll come up later. Bobby, you mad?
What a classic!
Oh my god!
Why you mad, son? Why indeed?
Like this intense again. I didn't know a lot about Bobby, Bobby, my Chingu, true Chingu, 95 line, grew up in Virginia, very close to being in Maryland. Anyway, that's just I'm never over that fact. This is the most badass video that I've ever lived.
His attitude is unmatched.
He is so freaking cool. Like he looks cool. He has this white nail polish. The concept of the music video, some of it's actually kind of random. There's a CD that's stolen and someone's trying to get the CD back. That is like loose. But
it's like you don't even need really.
No, you don't need anything. Bobby in the middle of this fight scene, fighting everyone. It's like goes into fast slow mo, and then the best part, he's on the roof and he runs and he just falls. And as he falls, he puts his hands behind his head. I'm just like, you're the coolest person I've ever seen.
No, it's amazing. So the icon,
we transition next is BI and Bobby, which are both BI's former icon, Bobby obviously member of icon, and they were both. They're like the producer duo. So,
but also I would like to point out that Icon's light stake is a red baseball bat. That's like the implication is that they're not there to play baseball. They're there to fuck shit up.
No, my god.
And they're there to bust some car
I didn't know that. I love that.
So like putting that in the context of this "You Mad" music video, I'm like,
it's also like this is going to, because I like loud songs like this, but I showed this to my mom when we were watching Kingdom. I was like, Mom, you need to see this. Because my mom was like loving Bobby. And I'm like, you need to see Bobby in this video. And my mom loves this music video. So this is not just like a rapper guy who's being aggressive and like unapproachable. Like literally, you could show people like, this dude's really cool.
But he's like cool and like bad in a way where you're like, I want to be your friend.
I know, you're like, and then the lyric is, Playboy ladies love cool boys. I'm like, Bobby, that's the dumbest song I've ever heard. But you say it. Right.
No, it's
fine. Hype and Fever. Man, this music video is actually kind of sensual, and I know that you were like, oh, I don't know why these little boys are doing this sensual song. But when this music video came out, I can't tell you, like, I watched this music video so many times in a row. The amount of screenshots I took of this music video.
It is very screenshotable.
It's so beautiful, and like they're wearing glitter, and there's all this like nude lighting, and they're in pools, and there's like necklaces, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's, and also the choreo for this is really really good. Fever with the hands, it's really good.
No, the art direction is top notch.
Like, okay, that we have finally the winner. So this is a tie. It's a tie.
We could not.
Wow,
there was no consensus.
If this doesn't sum up us, and also this year, and nothing else does. B.I. Illa Illa tied with Stray Kids Thunderous. Yes.
Best music videos.
Best music videos, and they're complete opposites, but they're the best ones.
Okay. Best English language release.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Our nominees. We have 8 of them. Jackson Wang. I'll just say it as LMLY because that's how the track is. It's so catchy. It is so catchy.
I find myself in my Pies classes all the time.
And it's one of those songs where if you haven't heard it, I feel like by the end of it, you can be singing along.
I also heard this song in the gym. This is one of the English K-pop songs that's played at the gym.
Yes, which the bench
say.
Yuki, Bonnie and Clyde. I think I'm more like, of the two of us, I'm the one who's like into soaring female vocals.
Yes.
Like, what a powerful voice. She has a very unusual voice in K-pop. It's a lot lower than a lot of female idols, and it works to great effect here for Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry, Lovers in the Night. All right, so I love this track so much, and then Meg told me that there was this reaction video of 3 Racha from Stray Kids reacting to it. I guess some of them playing it for the first time. I'm listening to it for the first time, and when like part of it drops, his face kind of goes, oh, and I was like, yeah, that was me the first time I heard it. It's such a good song.
And this goes back to our discussion of how is Saudi not from anywhere that speaks English originally?
She wrote this song in the most natural sounding English ever. It's an entirely English language release. You know, her accent sounds perfect. The lyrics sound natural. And she's never lived outside Korea, apparently.
Yeah, I don't believe that. That's inaccurate. That cannot possibly be true.
10, Paint Me Naked. This was, I think, an instant obsession for both of us.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you sent it to me, I think, like, right after you heard it, like, once.
Yeah, I heard it right when it came out. And I was one of those people who I did not understand. I can't believe I'm saying this because now I'm obsessed with this man. But I did not understand why people were obsessed with 10. I just was like.
I was even like, people are obsessed with 10.
And I was like, out of all the people in NCT, why on earth would you be obsessed with 10?
Yeah.
I don't know why. This man is one of the most, he is such an amazing dancer. He's so funny. He's so talented. And this song, my friend described this as like a K-pop, like ho-town song, like get down, ho down song.
I was like, I don't know if you mean like ho down or if you mean like he's a ho, but
either way actually is accurate. He told on a podcast I listened to that he wanted to just be wearing paint on his body, and SM wouldn't let him, so he just wore a shirt that was made of chains instead. And I was then like, but SM, you had Taemin wearing body paint and advice.
But yeah, I think it was just because it was a few months earlier. They were probably like, we just did that for Taemin, so you just missed that.
But Paint Me Naked, I still listen to it to this day. I have a poster of it in my apartment.
BTS Butter, because I mean, we're not gonna put it in our.
No, you can't not put it in our.
It's
Butter. It's a great pop song.
It is a great pop song. And like I said earlier, I was just so relieved it wasn't just Dynamite 2.0. It feels like it's so much its own animal. TXT Magic, which really good track. It's a good track.
Such a good track.
My niece hates this. Do you know that my niece is kind of TXT anti? She and I'm like, what is there to hate about it?
It's such a good pop song.
That's why we're doing the awards.
That is why we have
better taste.
Yes, and this is one of those songs. I listened to the whole album, but I didn't know that they had a full English song in the album. I listened to it like times through the entire album, and then I'm getting the match the 5th time, and I'm like, this is all in English, because they didn't promote like they were having an English song on the album.
Like with Monsta X, I knew they were putting out English releases.
And BTS, you knew they were telling us. They did not tell us. It's so. If you have not seen the relay dance for it, I've watched that relay dance like 100 times. It's great.
Monsta X. Hold on, before I even say which one we got nominated, is their English language tutor needs to be talking to every single K-pop idol. Their English pronunciation is better than Native Americans that I know.
Their English is better than, it's almost better than Namjoon, or it's like Namjoon.
It's so good.
And I listened to an entire.
What happened? Because they were not all like. Native language.
No, like, I am is the only one who speaks English. He's also group in Boston.
Yeah.
Which I forgot that until I remember that.
But like Monsta
X
on it. If you want to
crazy.
listen to K-pop English language releases, I mean,
so good.
Yeah, there you go. So the one that we nominated is One Day, which
song.
Yeah.
It should be like 5 minutes long, but it's
last nominee for Best English Language Releases, Eric Nam, Any Other Way.
Yes.
I mean, he also has released several good songs.
Yes.
He's from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta.
Therefore,
we're obviously
your friends. Yeah.
Clearly.
I Don't Know You Anymore is great.
Yeah.
You and I talked about this. We did not do these together, and I was not even looking at your nominations, and we both selected this Eric Nam song.
Like that one.
This I've never been to Atlanta, but this feels like a South song. It feels like you're walking around like Charleston or something.
Something like that. Yeah. No, it's just a really pretty song that I feel like you can listen to in a variety of things. Like if you're feeling sort of down, it could jive with that. If you're just feeling energetic and you're bouncing around the park, it's one of those songs. It's versatile.
There are also so many
Sexy.
other English songs that we could have put on here, like Lolo, Ten and Yang Yang.
How
Like-
did Lolo not make it?
Because I put it with the collab because I had to put it
so
somewhere
it's
else. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like down Ace. Anyway, there are really good English releases this year. I'm sure there are more, but I'm forgetting. But anyway,
there's a ton, and they're getting better. Like,
oh, these songs are all.
I feel like both of us have now been into K-pop long enough to know, like, the landscape is changing.
Oh, The Fields, Twice. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, best English language release winner. Monsta X, One Day.
Oh, that's a great choice.
So good, a clear winner.
It's so good.
And yet we did have like a solid 2 honorable mentions for Eric Nam Any Other Way and BTS Butter. But
Wow, great diversity.
yes, they are actually very different.
Those are all very
three
different.
songs are very
And
different.
those groups are all very different. Okay, best Japanese release. Reason I'm saying this is I notoriously love Japanese releases. Like BTS Crystal Snow is like my favorite BTS song of all time.
I notoriously
Don't
do
like
not
them.
listen to Japanese
Yeah,
releases.
I
almost
listen to- I
ever.
love
Like
all-
I will token listen to them once.
So I don't need to talk about all these deeply, but we have Stray Kids Call. Still calling for you, yeah, yeah. It's a great one. And Hypen, Forget Me Not. I will say TXT has now gone the like emo rocker boy concept, and in Hypen released Forget Me Not before TXT. 80s Dreamers. What a light, fresh summer tune. Also, these are all songs, not Japanese versions. Obviously, these are all like Japanese original songs in Japanese. Stray Kids, Scars.
Is that the one
Scars?
that they did?
They've done Scars a good amount of times, so it's, I've probably sent you it once.
Yeah. That was
So Scars and Call were on a mini album with also the Japanese version of Thunderous. So they did this like right after Thunderous.
Okay.
And I had BTS Film Out.
I feel like Film Out is going to mean more to the people who are into BTS
Yeah.
for the
For the
but for the like
theories.
the storylines tying one album to the next, which
and
is
their
like
vocals are great. The soap section, I love the soap
yeah,
section.
we love soap.
Speaking of, so Tessa put Otsukare, which you do not know, it is a hilarious song that Soap wrote literally in like 28, maybe it was 2018, 2017?
I don't know. It's been a few years back.
Technically ineligible, but I'll use my award show organizer corruption on this.
I didn't want to leave the nominations.
Yeah, I know. And like I knew that I was gonna do all these nominations, and Tessa was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Yeah,
So Stray Kids Scars. Scars is the most emo, and I love a sad boy bop, so I had to choose that one. And it's the one that has the most like meaning, if there is any meaning in these songs. Scars has like the most
Scars
like
is the
actual,
one that I
like,
remember.
emotion.
Hey, next up, best collabs.
Okay.
Wongu featuring Lehigh, Bittersweet.
Okay, I know that you probably never have you heard this song.
No, I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, so I've put this on like 1,000 times this year because it is on every one of my Pilates playlists, and the collab is interesting. I enjoyed it. So
I'm gonna play it.
yeah,
I need to. 10 and Yang Yang Lolo, which
This
is
is where I
so
put this.
catchy. 10's vocals are magnificent.
Yeah.
Beyond which, the song is so catchy. 10 and Yang Yang asked SM for a track, a hard-hitting hip-hop urban song, and what they got was "Don't Keep My Love Alone."
It fit it so well.
Yeah, so they were upset about it, but then they sang it around their dorm, and all the
I didn't
other
know this
people in
story.
NCT started singing it. They're like, "Oh no, that's a bop."
And this
It's
also
amazing.
sparked my obsession with Yang Yang.
Yeah.
My tiny boys that I love so much.
All right, Pentatonics and ATEEZ, A Little Space.
I just really like this song. I don't know why. I just think it's just a classic bop. And I just thought this collab, the fact that it's a collab actually,
when I heard
is the
the
coolest
parts,
part.
I was like,
that's crazy.
Yugam featuring Grizz.
I just thought this actual whole album was full of collabs, but this song is really beautiful. Yugen and Gray's voices are great together. So
Mark Twain and BB, Never Gonna Come Down. And okay, I just have to say, I love BB, and everything that she's on is miraculous.
yeah, this Never Gonna Come Down is from the Shang-Chi. 88 Rising did that whole the whole soundtrack for that whole album. And this song,
She's another one who apparently has never lived outside Korea and has a really good English. It's crazy. Yeah. BTS and Coldplay, My Universe.
you had to put that down.
I was actually a little nervous because I
Yeah.
thought this is so high profile that if it kind of sucks, it's going to be that much more of a letdown. And then it didn't suck.
No,
it was
it's
fun.
good.
It was
Yeah.
great. I felt my spirit.
Such an anthem.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Let's be Eon featuring RM. Don't.
Well, that is a great. This is a really good song. This is a more you song than me song, but I do listen to this song sometimes.
So this is a breakup album, and it's a downer of an album. and I don't always like to listen to just like an entire album of downer music, but this is so beautiful, and this particular track is really good.
Yeah.
And it's not just like featuring RM for like the clout, like he really contributes.
And Namjoon is like singing on it.
It's very thoughtfully done. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Sorry, and Eej, aka Jay from Day 6, Dive With You.
I mean, it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. Soren's voice is so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just, they're filming at the beach and it has that vibe.
Just total summer vibe that still feels right even as the weather starts to get cooler. I don't know.
Yeah.
Musang featuring Ready Lazy. Have you heard this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. So
yeah, this is a nice song.
Yeah.
Musang has such a specific voice. It just sounds like
the rose. Yeah. No, it's very
voice.
Rich. And it's unlike anything else in K-pop.
Yeah.
This would be the track to play somebody who insists that K-pop sounds like too shallow or poppy or bubbly. Anyway, all right, and then our last one, best collab, Hyo featuring BB, second.
BB again, because she's basic.
I can't do the little dance.
It's such a good boppy song. Really nice.
If this is stuck in your head at night, which it has been for me, you don't expect to sleep in the next 3 hours. It's a lot of energy. All right,
and
so of those many nominees, best collab winner is Hyo featuring BB, second.
Yes,
it was the only one that both of us had nominated me, actually. So yeah.
Of course,
but totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Okay, so this category, most beautiful album packaging. Okay, so I'll preface by saying there's literally only one thing in here because we both knew what the answer was.
Yeah, it was
and
like
I could have put more nominations down here, but I knew that Tessa was going to choose the same number one as I did. So I'm just going to go and say that the winner is BI Waterfall.
BI Waterfall.
BI Waterfall. You know what? I'm going to get
I should have brought mine.
I have mine.
This vertical version.
This album.
It's
literally
stunning.
Just for this.
Stunning.
This just makes it the most beautiful album. You don't need to open it.
No.
And then you do open it, and this man
should you be lucky enough to open it.
Such. I mean, like.
Yeah, and the two versions are very different. I wish I had got mine to compare.
Tessa's looks like this and to start off with, but then the inside is completely different also. Yeah. I mean,
so and my poster.
Who is this man?
Yeah, like no, not my folded one, but my non-folded.
Okay, Tessa has literally the most beautiful poster in existence.
Yeah, it is like him on the beach.
I'm so glad that we decided to buy this album.
Same, because I don't think
we were not going to buy it, and then we saw what it looked like online, and we were like, we absolutely have to own this. It is so beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Best song female soloist. Okay. Heads up that this is the first.
These are day songs. These are our first day songs.
Day songs. Day songs. All right. So best girl song nominees. Soyeon Beam Beam. I think that was not one of your favorites.
That's not. I don't love that song, but
I just thought it was so fun.
Yeah. It is fun. So
it's. Yeah, it was exactly what I needed when it came out over the summer. Yeah. I'm just a really big fan of K-pop idols, not afraid to say the F word, and her saying it like in this like mythology.
Jung Soyeon is not afraid of anything, basically.
And so yeah. Yoonha, PRRW, another one. Tessa.
Yes.
Soaring vocals.
I mean,
incredible song.
Yeah, the album is good. Oh, I listened to all the songs you sent me. They were all beautiful.
Thank you. I'm a big Yoonha stan now. Yeah. But PRRW stands for Process, Result, and the Reason Why.
Of course it does.
Yes. Chungha, Killing Me.
I see Chungha's song. I hear and I'm like, okay, that was like good. I'll just like keep going.
You and I have the most divergent taste on girl soloists and girl groups though, because this song is what I heard and I was like, well, it's good.
Yeah, like, well, I will also say
I don't like it as much as her other stuff.
I agree about that though. It is a good song. It wasn't going to win. So, yeah, Chungha, but you know, you're very talented. So I wasn't gonna put Bicycle either. The Bicycle is good, but
I like Bicycle. I saw somebody with a straight face online tried to say that Bicycle was an innocent song about bicycling because other people had responded to them. Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Or like, what do you think people mean when they say like ride it, you know, like
I like it when you ride it?
Yeah.
This is exactly like Bang Chan talking about Bang Chan and Lino's song Drive and saying it's about
driving.
Of course it's about driving. Yeah. Anyway.
Haze happened. Oh, okay. So good song. This was where you and I and the mamas were all in agreement. And I think it's one of those slow burn songs where like the first time you hear it, you're like, well, that's nice. And then you kind of keep playing it and keep playing it. And I happen to love Haze.
Yeah.
And this was
I like it too. You like
yeah,
her.
this was a return to like bang on like
Happens.
yeah.
Yes.
Queen Watercolor. I felt like this was
oh my
so
gosh,
underappreciated
I should have put that.
Oh, Sean.
Wow.
Yeah.
That album was great, and that song is really good.
So
Yeah.
It's a beautiful music video too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. She has a really unique voice. It's like strong, but still just like very identifiable. She's like the female Jean. Somebody who has a strong voice, but there's like something about it, like in a good way.
And Trash from the album was good. The whole album was good.
Hwasa, I'm a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
This was right under the cutoff. I had to have a serious talk with myself. I was like, am I putting this on my nominations to be fresh and new, or am I still gonna like it in a few weeks or a few months? And now enough time has passed. I'm thinking like, yeah, no,
I listened to it and I do like it, but when I heard it, I was like, but this isn't Maria.
No, Maria.
Because Maria,
as I was driving down here, I was thinking like, man, if Maria had been released in 2021, that would have like swept.
Yeah. So that was the only reason I didn't. It is good. It is a good song.
It is good. Yeah, it's a good song. Hyo, second, featuring BB. Yeah, so this was round nominated for Girl Solo Song and for Best Collab.
Yes, because we could say that in there.
Yes. And then we also have BB and 88 Rising The Weeknd.
Yeah, that one is really good.
Those BB collabs.
Yeah.
You know she's gonna collab with RM apparently.
Oh yes,
she said
yes,
she wanted to collaborate with him, and then he has actually responded and said he's interested. And so it must happen. We must get BB and RM together. Our last nominee is Saudi Lovers in the Night. Again,
Saudi coming in again. Saudi has been in here like 5 times, and it makes sense.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
we love her.
We love Saudi.
So we have 2 winners: Haze, Happen, Saudi, Lovers in the Night.
Oh, it's
well deserved.
Wow, those are well deserved.
Great.
Amazing. Best song, male soloist. So good thing we've talked about some of these songs.
I know, we can just breeze through the ones.
So we have Taemin, Advice. Enough said. 10, Paint Me Naked.
Yes.
We have B.I. Illa Illa. Wonderful. So we've talked about all of those already. Now we have Bobby, Lilac. So I really love this whole Bobby album. The UMAT album was really, really no skips, but Lilac is, now that we know that he has this woman that he is now with and has a child with, I'm like, you wrote this about this lady, it's so cute. It's like, you're my lilac, like, I don't know, and it has like, it's a little, he's got some of his fast rap in there, but it's also like, he's not singing, he's like Bobby singing, I guess, but, so I put Con Daniel, Paranoia, I put that right.
I think that was me. No.
Oh my gosh, I approve. Con Daniel, Paranoia, it's a great song.
Yeah.
Con Daniel, I listened to his whole discography. I was telling you, like, a month or so ago. It's great.
It is great.
He has really good
a lot of good songs.
Yeah. Con Daniel's also one of those guys who is surprisingly thick. He is really muscular and like thick muscular. I always imagined he was like small for some reason.
I think I actually knew what he looked like before I knew what he sounded like for some reason. I don't know.
The song was great though, because I really appreciate that he talks about like mental struggles and he had to take his whole mental health break. And then he came back and has all these songs are like really like deep emotional, but they also have really good beats and like.
Well, right. If you didn't know, you would just play it and enjoy it like a common radio. Yeah, it's very good.
So we have Jin Yours, the OST for Chiri-san, yes. See, I have said that I like other Jin solo songs more than this song, but you love this song.
I love it, and I will say, if Epiphany had come out this year, like. Obviously, we would be nominating that. Obviously, right?
But if we could have put this in here, and this also came out last year.
I like the fact that, like some 1B songs, he's restrained, and the restraint becomes part of the message of the song to me. Anyway, maybe I'm overthinking it.
He is an amazing vocalist. So
we should have nominated Super Tuna, but that came out a few days
Super Chatty came out a little too late. Sorry.
Okay.
So we have 2 Woods on here. Because Woods has 2 albums that came out this year.
Yeah.
Both of them are amazing, and I think I put one down for one nomination, the other down for the other one. But we have Woods Waiting, which is from the more recent Only Lovers Left. And then I put Woods Feel Like from Set.
Very different songs.
Yes.
He's a very versatile man.
He is. Both of them are so good. Woods is so good.
We are a Woods loving.
Yeah, we really are. We've grown to love Woods so much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like very sensual, and Waiting is like he's sad. He's
Yeah.
waiting
And you know how I
he's
love
still
like,
waiting.
the tension of a certain song, right? Like I
Yeah.
like things to be a little
He
bit
starts like,
less than comfortable. And
Yeah.
that's what waiting gets me.
Yeah.
Although Feel Like does the same. Feel Like
Yeah.
is also so tense.
Oh, yeah, it
Just
is. Okay, so
I made this little like poll to try and narrow it down between BILLA, 10 Paint Me Naked, and Tame and Advice, and we picked different ones. So our official 2 winners are Tame and Advice and 10 Paint Me Naked.
yes.
And I honestly, I think that's good.
That is good. And
That's good.
BILLA also basically won.
He also basically won. Right, best girl group song. We did have surprising amount of like I think agreement. Dreamcatcher, because I didn't even realize that the song had grown on me until I was like singing along the whatever 5th or 6th time. I was like, oh, I can find
Dreamcatcher
this.
song. I like Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
This is the first song that I would be like, I want to listen to because.
Purple Kiss, Skip Skip. So I like Purple Kiss quite a lot, I guess.
Stand him more than me, probably.
Yeah.
But
So Skip Skip, I think we were in agreement from the
yeah,
get-go,
Skip
like,
Skip
oh,
was a
this is
B-side. This is from their first album that came out earlier this year.
It should have been the title.
Skip Skip is
It should.
such more of a like Bobby song than
It's fun, it's
pop
well
song,
done,
yeah.
and it's like it's sort of a silly skip skip pop song, but the vocals are actually
yeah, the vocals are my fun.
so yeah, we had 2 Yaja Idol songs, both nominated by me.
Yes.
I don't think you particularly like them as a group, but
I don't like
do.
Judge Idol, but I don't really listen.
And I used up 2 of my nomination spots on their songs because I just couldn't narrow it down. So one is Dahlia and the other one is Moon. Dahlia is a little bit more contemplative. Moon is a little bit more, I don't want to say upbeat, but
Why didn't make it on
I
there?
don't know. It didn't even. This whole album is amazing. Okay, Luna, Not Friends.
Oh, that was me. Yes.
That was you.
This is
That
a
was all
subunit,
you.
and I do not know a lot about Luna, to be honest. But there are 4 of them that are on this song. I just like kind of like this song. There's no real reason, but I just listen to it like a good amount. Anyway,
Weekly, After School. All right, so we are no longer in high school.
no, I don't
And
know why this song is so.
But from the
good.
get-go,
Yeah.
come over to Meg's apartment, and her TV is usually just to go. It just like plays K-pop automatically.
does.
Like, I think this came on like right after I walked through the door, and
Yeah.
both of us stopped what we were talking about, and we're just like,
But Weekly, there are a lot of new girl groups, and a lot of them went the like
girl
crush, really like more hard
Mhm.
concept. And Weekly didn't go that route, but they didn't make it too egg yolk, too cheesy. Like they're
it's
cool.
fun, it's
They're like the
fresh.
cool girls in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
They're not like mean girls. They're just like cool.
Yeah,
And
no,
they're
I
like
heard
kind of weird, but like in a cool way.
Yeah, no, I heard the term teen fresh, and it's
Yeah.
kind of cringeable, but I get it. Like,
Yeah, it really
like they
works.
really do embody that because they
Yeah.
are fresh and fun, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. If this is the next generation, like
Yeah,
I'm
I
here
stand.
for it. Brave Girls. Woo!
Other
Other
end of the spectrum of maturity,
right,
Brave Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheat My Bottom. Cheat My Bottom. I listened to this song the entire summer. It is such a fun summer song. And obviously you can't nominate Roland. But song I thought was
It
very
was really good.
it was
It
a good
such a-
follow-up
It
release.
was to say, it was a good thing that they got a song like Tima Ram, which is
Yes.
really fun and replayable after all of their publicity from Roland.
Yeah, it was
Because
perfect.
it would have been a shame to waste all of that
Yeah.
inertia or
Yeah.
momentum.
So we have I Don't Miss You. I really like this song at the beginning of the year when there was the whole Spotify fiasco where like
everything
thousands of songs were taken off Spotify. Mua was one of the songs, one of the groups I mean. And I miss listening to this song.
No, and for
this
sure-
is the cousin of After School by Weekly. It's like just
Team
like a
Fresh.
Bobby. Yeah, it's Team Fresh. It's Team Fresh. Yeah.
All right, so we had a clear winner, but also with a clear honorable mention. And our clear winner is Weekly After School.
Of course
It's Weekly with the 3s.
Weekly.
We love it. I told my spouse, even before we had written our nominations, that this was going to win Best
Yeah,
New Year
I
Song.
was confident.
I
of
just
it
was
also.
like,
Yeah.
honorable mentions for Skip Skip.
Which I could have also predicted.
Yeah.
Because it's the songs that we overlap with. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Okay, we're in the
Oh man, we're down the wire.
best boy group song. Woo! We have TXT 0 by 1 love song parentheses I Know I Love You featuring Saudi. Obviously, Saudi has come back. This it's like current day emo boy. It's like pop rock kind of. I mean, TXT had a real come up this year. I think with
Yeah.
the collection of
that
this
started it.
and the Loser Equals Lover by
Yeah,
TXT,
we
which
put
was
both
from the
of them in our
from the
nomination.
repackage of
Yeah.
the same album.
Which, given what a just like I don't even know, Bloody Battleground, the boy group song nominees were, for a group to have 2 songs nominated.
Yeah,
that's
it's because they did this concept really well. They
really
all
did.
fit the concept.
They did.
Taeyeon, his growly, scratchy vocals, which he worked so hard to do. They've grown to this point. Like if if you compare their debut to this, it's completely different. But I don't think that it's like startling that they did this concept. They've been like creeping up to be more
they've been
like
building up to
like this.
Yeah.
So we have 2 TXTs on here. We have Wonwi, Aurora. Oh,
can I tell the story behind how this was written?
Yes, and also can we say we have been waiting for this song for so long
for a live streamed concert,
and we were like, when can we get this song? It's an amazing song.
Yeah, so 6 months
until June.
6 months.
Yeah,
so the story behind this is that Kanghan, their guitarist who writes most of Wonwi's songs, he realized at some point that they were billing themselves as a rock group, and yet he had never written their main vocalist a song where he could scream. And so, yeah, so he wrote him a song where he could scream. And
but it's not scream, it's like,
but he belches in a beautiful way. He does it so beautifully. Live, I think there
like,
was
it's not Taeyeon and Zero love song. It's
like
Aurora is just that anthem song that you just want to scream, and it is.
I nearly did my end of semester presentation in my Korean class on this song.
Yeah, we waited for so long and did not disappoint. I'm so glad I can just like bop that song whenever I want to.
All right.
And Hyphen, Go Big or Go Home, Mo Animan Do in Korean. Go Big or Go Home. If you were to ask me what is the song that is the perfect combination of songs that any genre of song that Meg likes collectively, it is Go Big or Go Home. It is K-pop and it's EDM pop music all together.
And I hit play and I was like, oh yeah, this is like Meg's perfect song.
It's just,
I hear it.
I need this. This needs to be at a club. I will not rest until I hear this at a club and I can get into it. It is just such an amazing song. That's all.
It's really well put together.
It's so well put together. Oh, I thought this is one line. AT's Not Too Late. This is from Zero Fever Part 3. It is such just a beautiful song, and you can hear Son's vocals finally just like coming through a little bit more, and he starts the song. We'll go to The Boys. BOY parentheses Bet on You. Very similar to Not Too Late, just in the vibe. It's like a little more chill song.
I was gonna say less frenetic than both of those groups sometimes get.
Yes, and I had to put. I think this is the only time The Boys were on here, and I had to put The Boys on here somewhere. And I've listened to this song. Like Thrill Ride is from Thrill Ride. Thrill Ride,
a great album.
A great
album. I was
album.
taken by surprise. I'm not like
you're not a Dobby.
No, I am not a Dobby. But like I played Thrill Ride when I was in Maine. For some reason, Thrill Ride's like upward energy, like that upbeat vibe was what I needed.
And this was again. Speaking of, we have SF9 Teardrop on here as well.
Yeah.
And I'm relating these two together because it was the perfect songs for each group to release at that time.
Yes.
To follow up.
Capitalize on that.
Because Thrill Ride is such a summer song. Teardrop is the epitome of SF9 in like other ways.
Yes.
But the boys have talked about Maverick that has been released, which is a noise song that I love. They were debating if they should do Maverick or Thrill Ride in August. And I was like, if you released Maverick in August, like what the heck would have happened? That is a terrible choice.
Yeah, well done. They
knew the concept, and then BOY was a B-side. So then we have One Us, Incomplete.
Total B-side. Not even like, you know, there's fan favorite B-sides. I feel like that's not one of them.
But this is one of my favorite songs on this album.
Yeah, on Devil, One Us Devil.
Yeah.
And the vocals, Saho, really good.
Yeah.
And also Raven's rap. It's just perfectly flows right back into it. I think Kanye picks it up after that. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then BTS Butter. I mean, again, talking about Butter, we had to put Butter on.
Remember, I did not love BTS Butter the first time I heard it. And now here I am like 3 times.
I remember because I texted you. We texted each other when I was watching it. I was like, this is the biggest pop ever. And you were like, it's like okay. And I was like,
but I do this. Sometimes I just need time with a song.
No, some of these, I mean, this happens with like a lot of songs. So the winner, this is perfect.
I love this for us.
I love this for us. The winner is Wonwi, Aurora. We're so we collectively waited for so many months.
Like, can you imagine?
If you don't like, everyone needs to go listen to the song like literally immediately.
All right, for the best album nominees, I'm just gonna go ahead. Well, first we'll say there were 10 nominees. I'm gonna go ahead and divide them because we could actually divide them pretty easily into 2 camps. Like the ones There was a very complicated algorithm happening with ranked choice
There was,
voting.
yeah.
So our 5 sort of also nominated, we should mention them, are Yukyung, Point of View You, Yata Idol, I Burn, Yunha, End Theory, Woods, Set, Woods, Only Lovers Left.
What?
So yeah, he was on there. Do you feel like if he had combined those 2 albums into one, he would have swept more categories? Like actually won?
Yeah, because Set, I mean, the 3 songs that are on Set are so good.
If you had combined them with Only Lovers Left, I feel like he would have just swept every one of these categories.
And Lullaby, we can't forget that random song, but it's so good. Well, it's interesting.
I hadn't thought of that until right now.
They do have kind of different vibes. Like Only Lovers Left, like he's telling a specific story with those 6 songs, I guess. So Set would kind of not.
Well, and because the instrumentation is pretty different.
Yeah.
Like
I guess we just want them to be together because we want them to spell for it at the same time.
We love Woods.
Yeah,
it's fine. We'll throw you more money for releasing them separately. It's fine.
I'm gonna buy Set at one point.
Yeah, I don't know it either. We should.
Yeah.
All right, but then our 5 real nominees.
The only ones you should listen to. There are literally tens and tens of ones that I could not put on here.
Yeah, this was also difficult.
There's so many albums released every single year. It's actually wild.
All right, ATEEZ, Zero, Fever Part 2, Enhypen, Border Carnival.
Oh yes.
So good. I was surprised you picked this one.
I know.
I like it a lot. I was happy you did.
It's because it has. It's because Drunk Days I think is maybe a little better than Tamed Dash. I like both of them, but Drunk Days.
Yeah, Drunk Days is good.
People loved Drunk Days though. Actually, Drunk Days got a lot of support, but it's because it has Fever and Mixed Up, which are. I love both of those songs. They were in my top 10 of my Spotify like Wrapped. Both of those songs.
TXT Chaos Chapter, Fight or Escape.
Yes, we put the repackage because we had to have Loser Lover in there.
We did.
Because like
did have to have.
You have to add Loser Lover. Also, Moa Diary, I love that song, but that's not like a.
Yeah, Loser.
But I had to put Loser Lover and 0-1 Love Song Mate since they're both in that album. I was like, yeah, we'll combine these. That'll be the album.
Yes, 100%. Okay, BI Waterfall.
Yeah, we've talked about that. It's beautiful, beautiful album.
Have we? I think we should talk about it even more.
I know, I'm sorry. Should I bring it up again?
Yeah. When We, Planet 9, Alter Ego.
Yes.
Featuring Aurora.
Featuring Aurora.
Featuring Rain to Be that we talked about, but also featuring Veronica, Total Bop.
Featuring
Cosmos, which is another song that is not in 4
Logo. That's how they say
Logo's really good. Yeah. It's like, okay, so One We, Planet 9, Alter Ego made it onto some like best of albums list.
This is so
top to bottom. It's
one of the
phenomenal.
Phenomenal. K-pop albums often have intros and outros.
Yeah.
They're fine, but I would never listen to those.
No.
But the One We album, because they're so good at producing music, the intro is so good.
It's really good.
It's an actual good song. You would listen to that just to
and they write all their own music. The One We formed their band together when they were childhood friends, and they have stayed together. They continue to write music together, and it shows. All right, so those were our
top 5. Yeah.
Yes, and we had a clear winner with a clear runner-up. All right, the runner-up is TXT, Chaos Chapter, Fight or Escape.
Oh,
again, I think only group to get 2 boy group song nominations.
Wow.
So,
yep. So there you go.
Best album winner. No surprises here.
Is it
BI
Waterfall?
Dear BI.
We love
you.
So much.
We support you as a person and as an artist, and we play the hell out of your music.
We really do. Okay, we have Artist of the Year.
Artist of the Year.
Okay. We have 7 on here.
None of them should be a chalk at this point.
No, we've literally talked about all these people. Although, why hasn't Stray Kids got more?
I mean, Domino was earlier.
Okay, Domino was earlier. I'm sorry.
I'm
like, I turned into the biggest stay that could ever exist this year, so I was like scared that I didn't talk about them enough.
No.
We talked about Hyunjin also. Okay,
we did. Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
we
so Artist of the Year, Taemin. Let's alternate. Taemin,
BI,
Woods,
Stray Kids,
One We,
TXT,
and
BTS. Right, so here we go.
It was basically based off of how many times we had mentioned like each group over the course of the entire like nomination process.
Exactly.
And so bottom 4. The other 4, we had One We, TXT, Woods, all tied. All tied.
TXT and Woods all tied.
Stray Kids was the lower one. I'm sorry. It's fine. Honestly, if Go Sang or Insane had been albums that were released this year,
Oh, that would have changed things.
Would have changed things dramatically.
Like Backdoor.
Yeah, No Easy, but I really like No Easy, but
Yeah.
but Go Sang and Insane were just amazing.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, so third place we have Taemin.
We love you.
Of course. Second place,
BI.
BI, shocking. And first place,
BTS.
we have BTS.
Yes.
Of course, BTS. You did not release a lot of music this year.
No, but
we do. We really love you, and you
really
did many good things for the K-pop world and the world in general.
Yeah, and I think what
and
bumped them above the others, and like when you count, was that we nominated them for various performance related, like the Grammys and the separate Black Swan stage in LA.
Yeah, we did.
And so I think like them actually getting out and performing for us in the real world.
Okay, I don't know.
Listen to like Waterfall, but I was gonna say if you are not listening to Waterfall or you're not listening to One We yet.
Also, B.I. had another album. That came out. Cosmos, that was really good.
It's really good. It is really good.
I don't know how that.
I don't know. Alive is
so
good.
Sorry. 19.
No.
Cosmos obviously is really good. It's just great. K-pop, there's so much diversity in K-pop, but we did have a lot of overlap, so I guess we're diverse, but then we like the same thing. So
yeah,
and then good content comes from all the people that we like. So I mean,
it does.
It's not our fault, but so we had a whole second tab that was called Additional Awards and Recognition,
and it has categories such as
we had Most Confusing Music Video, Tiny Acts to Cheer On, Biggest Flex. It's just kind of BTS, and then also I put Stray Kids releasing noise music when their music actually slaps. So discoveries that were not new this year. An Ode to Our Past Biases. Biggest 180 Obsession. We just have to talk about this.
We do.
I did already talk about how I thought that 10, I could take 10 or leave 10, and now I'm obsessed with 10. And the same thing happened with Taemin.
And with me, in particular, I had
with Advice. You didn't even really like Advice when it came out.
No, I didn't understand why people were so into Taemin. I don't.
Every day, I think about him. He's in the military almost every day. I wake up and I'm like, he's doing okay in the military.
Yeah.
My other one I put was learning all of 17 in literally like 2 hours. Before I was like, I don't even really need to know all of 17, and then I decided to learn all of them.
Oh, and then I have
you put I don't like cute teen girl concepts.
I don't like cute teen girl concepts.
Cute weekly
time for that.
Tiniest man discovery. Best man skirt. Oh, sorry, we have to talk about this really quickly. Well, obviously we have Yoongi at Push the Dance in Black Swan Tears or Blood Sweat Tears into Fake Love, and we both put. Yeonjun from TXT posted this amazing photo on Twitter of him wearing a skirt, and the caption. Maybe there were a few.
I don't.
The caption was basically like, guys, like men who wear skirts.
Yeah,
I love Yeonjun so much. TXT also wore all skirts in one of their Loser Level performances, like checkered skirts, and they looked so good. The best arms, because that is apparently that's my weakness. Those are the noisiest that I like, because I like noisy music. Then the next one we have R&B or hip hop that would bore others, but Tessa says fuck the haters.
Repeated tropes,
zombies, vampires and guns. There were
2021
zombies.
Yeah,
lots of zombies. Yeah. Too many zombies. We're over zombies. But
sorry.
And then lastly, we have our fave 2021 events. We said the BTS concert because we went to see BTS in LA. It was the most amazing weekend of our lives.
It was.
And I put Kingdom Legendary War because I loved Kingdom.
That's a good
so much. And we watched it together. We both grew to love so many of these groups. I really loved. The groups loved each other and they all interacted together. They all were friends. Yeah. Like Juyeon from The Boys now texts DK from Icon. It's like, what?
The Stray Kids kid, like all of the members apparently just live at B2B Minkrok's house.
Yeah.
They're like at Uncle Minkrok's.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time. He just has this stream of Stray Kids going.
Seeing B2B Eunkwang leading ATEEZ's Jungho and Stray Kids Seungmin in that beautiful rendition of Love Poem. And seeing all the other every group like crying.
How much nominated that?
Whatever. Shoot.
Oh yeah. Okay.